Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, I play a very serious videos I've been doing for a while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit grody. I got out of work, so, I try to ungrody myself as much as possible, but when you're working with like industrial paint and solvent and there's metal dust and all kinds, there's only so much I can do without a proper shower. But anyway, folks, super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm inside the truck. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm wearing my grody work clothes. Typically speaking, when those two things coincide, that means that I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. That is definitely the case today because, folks, I got out of work, went over there, stopped off at 7-Eleven because I was like, I'm going to stop at 7-Eleven. No one can stop me. I'm an American. And then I won World War III by myself because that's what I do as an American. Uh, but I was looking around, and I wasn't honestly looking for anything to review because, like, I had stuff to review. I've got plenty of stuff to review. But this stuff finds me, and, well, folks, what is it that I'm reviewing for you today? What did I find at the 7-Eleven? Boom! It's Gatorade mystery flavor. What the fuck even? I mean, okay, sure. I guess the Gatorade has just decided to go over there and get down with, it's like a thing, what with the spooky season. Fanta's got a mystery flavor right now. Mountain Dew has the Voodoo, which is a mystery flavor. And apparently, Gatorade was like, give me some of that mystery money. Mystery flavor. Here's the thing. I don't know that I'll be able to, identify the flavor or not. I don't claim to have, like, a super palate or anything. I just yammer on about bullshit. But if this flavor isn't Midnight Thunder, which was the greatest Gatorade flavor of all time, also fantastic porn name for a black guy. I'm just saying. That is all I care about. Hashtag bring back Midnight Thunder. That's all I'm saying. So let's try it out, folks. Let's see what we can discern. I mean, it smells like a Gatorade. It has like a fruity kind of smell. Let's find out what kind of fruit. Maybe something with grape in it? I don't know. It's hard to say, especially with Gatorade, like, their flavors do not typically taste that much like what the flavor is supposed to be, in my personal opinion. I mean, Cool Blue, it's just blue. They're not even giving you a flavor. Then it's like, oh, we got white cherry. Why is it white cherry? Why isn't it just why isn't it just normal cherry? I don't know. But that's how they decided to do their marketing. And whatever, it works. I'll fucking drink Gatorade all day. I mean, it's nice. It's refreshing. I definitely like it as a flavor. I would say, for me personally, because my favorite flavor, with the exception of Midnight Thunder, which again is the greatest flavor that they ever came out with, my favorite flavor of Gatorade has changed, like, almost year to year. Like, it's just a thing where, like, my palate just seems to change for it. Because for a while it was probably just like, the standard lemon lime. I still think that's a great flavor. Then for a little while it was like kind of a fruit punch. I went on a sort of a fruit punch kick. And then now, in like the last like maybe couple years, it's been orange. Like, I got obsessed with like just orange stuff. Just like orange drinks and stuff. So I'm drinking Sunny D all the time and shit. And I don't know if I just needed a lot of vitamin D. I probably do. I work nights a lot of times, so I do definitely need the vitamin D. But I do like this one. It's fruity, it's fairly mellow, has a little bit of a tanginess to it, but not anything abrasive. I'd be lying if I could tell you the fruit. Best I could tell you would be maybe something with some sort of grape in it, but if it is a grape, it's grape and something else. It's not just straight grape, because obviously grape already exists. And the thing is, the more I drink it, the more it just tastes like fucking Gatorade. I don't know, maybe like grape and cherry? I mean, that's what I'm gonna guess. I don't think it's anything close to being right. Because it's not like I'm getting a strong grape flavor or anything from it. The thing is that I don't know what the hell, like, when it's a mystery flavor, obviously, it's like, I don't know, is it a blended flavor? Is it a singular flavor? Because, it could be a singular flavor. There's certainly plenty of flavors of Gatorade that I think would work extremely well that, they aren't really implementing. Why isn't there a pineapple Gatorade? Like, you folks know, if they put out a pineapple Gatorade, I will drink the fuck out of pineapple Gatorade. There's lots of the dragon fruit and all that shit. There's lots of things they could do with it. But I kind of feel like this might be more of a blended thing. Excuse me. Grape cherry. That's what I'm going to guess. Again, I don't think it's right. It's probably something where it's probably some fruit. Like, it probably is a singular flavor. It's probably some fruit that, just I'm maybe not familiar with enough, or because it's in the Gatorade format, like, I'm just not going to be able to guess it. So I'm just going to completely just Hail Mary it and be like, when I first tasted it, I tasted sort of a grape aspect to it, and then there is like a tiny little tartness to it, and I would maybe associate that with more of a cherry thing instead of a grape thing. I'm going to say cherry grape, which, even if it's not a thing, that sounds like it'd be a good flavor. Overall, though, I like it as a drink. Like, it's tasty, it does what I need Gatorade to do, which is be a nice, smooth, refreshing drink. For me, I don't drink Gatorade a lot these days, especially as I become more, aware of, like, the sugar content stuff and everything, and I've been trying to kind of lessen that. I used to go with Gatorade because in my, my ignorance, I kind of saw it as, oh, it's a sports drink and that stuff. And then, of course, you look into it, and it's like, no, it's not great for you. It's really about the only people who should be drinking straight Gatorade are, like, hardcore athletes who are, like, burning through, like, electrolytes and all that shit and stuff. These days, typically, when I get it, it's just if I'm sick. Like, I had food poisoning a couple weeks ago, and I went out and bought fucking a shitload of Gatorade, because Gatorade will keep me hydrated, it'll fucking replenish some of that shit, and I can buy, relatively cheap and just kind of down a whole bunch of it, so. But I do like it overall. But it begs two questions. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I'm going to go with yes and yes. I think for me personally, I don't know what flavor it's going to end up being, if they'll even, disclose what the flavor is going to be. But if they decide that they want to go over there and put that out on shelves as, a regular flavor, I'd be personally down for it. It's no Midnight Thunder. But I do think it's tasty. And I like what it brings to the table. So, for me, yeah, I would definitely get it again. If I'm recommending it to anybody, if you like Gatorade of really any flavor, I think this one works perfectly fine. It's probably closest to something maybe like their white cherry, again, or maybe their grape. But it's not like, I would say this, if you're thinking about trying it, it's nothing weird. Whatever the flavor is, it's not like the cucumber lime one that they came out with. Which, to be fair, is still fairly pretty popular because it's still like a regular flavor. I think that's more of like a Hispanic thing, if I'm not mistaken. Because, like, when I was working at the gas station when they came out with that was like, that was the entirety of the clientele that bought that particular flavor, which was like, cool. And I went over there and I was like, no, give it a go. And I tried it, was like, not for me. But actually, it's not a bad flavor. As I've gotten older, I've become a little bit more accustomed to it. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, money, much, most stupendous rest of your folks. You can go over there and have yourselves a truly mysterious-tastic rest of your life. Because you can go over there and be all mysterious and stuff, and like your life can be in like black and white, and it can be like all kinds of like murder mysteries and stuff, and you're solving stuff and punching people, and it's like a whole like crime noir thing, and it's super cool. Because noir stuff is cool. If you're a nerd like me, and you happen to watch Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Noir was my boy. Like, as cool as all of them were, and all of them were cool in their own way. Getting to see Spider-Gwen was so fucking cool, because she's, like, such an amazing character. Man, it's like, for me personally, just Spider-Noir was just like, yes, love him. Plus, he's voiced by Nick Cage, which was perfect. Anyway, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. You're just going to do, folks. Try not to be an asshole. Folks, not the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me, I know it. I live it. I'm out there with you in it. Whether your life is a big noir suspense thriller or not, like even if it's just a normal McNormal life, life can really kind of suck sometimes, It can be really frustrating and stressful, and it can, put us into an asshole-ish mood. It's important, though, when we run into those situations, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, maybe you're going to go out to your personal 7-Elevens, maybe you're going to try the Gatorade mystery flavor, and hey, hit me up in the comments about what you think it might be. I would love to go over there and hear it. Now that I've tried it, I'm open to suggestions. Before I try like a mystery flavor, I don't want any suggestions. Because it's going to implant the idea in my head, and then it's going to be, that's what my brain is going to be like, I guess it's this. Now that I've gone over there and I've tried it, hey, toss out whatever the hell you want to try. We'll see if they end up actually displaying, revealing, that's what I meant to say, revealing, what it actually is. Or conversely, you know what, maybe just keep it a mystery. Maybe it'll be like the who shot JFK thing, just Gatorade mystery flavor. It'll be this like big, conspiracy thing, and like all the flat earthers will get on it because those people would fucking buy anything you're trying to sell them. How are they, like, if I was just a 10% shittier person, I could make so much money off people like that. Because, I'm sorry, it's like, I try to be cool with people, and it's like, hey, people have different beliefs. I'm not going to knock anybody for their religious beliefs or even their political beliefs, although, sometimes that can go a little bit off the rails, too. But if you fucking think the world is flat, you dumb. You dumb! You dumb. I don't think that's a controversial opinion. Anyway, bye.